Hello, my fellow comic book lovers and 8 amazing subscribers. This is the Kraken Layers Comics. You'll have to forgive me. My hair's a mess. We're all social distancing, and I didn't have to go outside today, so I'm not as presentable as I would like. But I have 2 live comic book unboxings. One is a really key issue. So, we're going to get to this. This one I've been sitting on. I had mentioned it. I'm working on my early Iron Man Tales of Suspense collection. Like I said, I'm working on it, so I don't have, Tales of Suspense 39. I don't really have any designs on getting that one currently. However, considering the situation going on currently, what I am noticing is that there are some decent deals. Unfortunately, there's a number of people out of work that don't maybe have other resources to pay the rent, pay the bills, buy food. So they're using their comic book collection as a way to generate income. There's deals out there to be found. And I don't want to like sort of like crass about it, because I don't want to take advantage of anybody's a struggle in their lives, but I figure if they're selling a comic book, they need the money. So as opposed to me like feeling bad about it, like, wow, I'm getting this, lower than what the maybe current market value is. If you need money, you need money. So, having said that, there are deals that are starting to show up on eBay for key issues. If you have the finances where you're not putting your, situation in jeopardy, paying your mortgage, feeding your children, whatever. If you are lucky enough to have a little bit of extended income to pursue your hobby, now's a really great time. Packaged really well, extra backing board. I love extra backing boards. You can always use those. Looks like there's an invoice here. I don't want to show the gentleman's information. Okay. This is Tales of Suspense, number 55. Second, maybe third Mandarin appearance. I spent with shipping on this a total of $35. Now, you'll notice that there's some printing across that. Some shop, magazines sold, and something, says like, Route 20 West Main Street. This stuff doesn't bother me. I mean, as a collector, everybody can choose things that they can accept and can't. Like, I don't like coverless issues. If that's all you can afford and you really want a coverless issue of that, I have no problem with that. I'm not hating on that. This sort of comic book shop stamps really don't bother me. It sort of, to me, adds to the history of the book. Got a good price on this. The edges are nice. Other than the stamp across there, there's no color breaking creases. The price I paid for this is well below market value. I'm going to do a video showing my early Tales of Suspense Iron Mans. Like I said, I'm starting to get quite a few of them. You know, I dig this. This is kind of cool. That's book number 1. Now this is a major book. I'm going to have to try to open up quickly, but yet carefully. Speaking to the current situation, like I said, people are selling comics. There's deals out there. Deals that maybe won't be seen again for a long time. Now, as a collector, if you're sitting on key issues and you don't have to sell them, and you see, oh, you know, the market prices on these books is getting lower, don't be scared. It's key issues are always going to appreciate. They're not making any more of them. Once situations get back to normal, the MCU is going to kick back up. Disney movies are going to kick back up. So don't panic and start selling your entire collection because you were worried that you see a drop in current market price values. Now, like I said, the other side of that is, like this guy, like really, like lots of extra packaging. If you find yourself where you need some money to pay the bills, you know, buy food for your family, keep the electricity on, comic books are a very great commodity to have. That you know, even if you don't have an income right now, even if, you know, you're out of work right now, and you have some key issues, you can still generate some income. And that's really a good thing. If you bought comics at a low price and now can sell them at a higher price, that benefits you. Now, this is major. Now, look, I still can't reveal it. I said, I love those extra backing boards. I can always use them. Alright. Before the current situation developed, there's lots of talk about, in the MCU, about Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, Submariner. So if you can get any early Fantastic Four, if you can get any early Doctor Doom, if you can get any early Submariner, you know, Silver Age Submariner, Submariner number 1, these are going to rise in value. So the market price on this, based on how it would grade, even if it was a 1.0, I spent $70 less. With shipping, I spent $235 on this. So you guys tell me, this is Fantastic Four number 6. This is the second appearance of Doctor Doom, the second Silver Age appearance of Submariner. It's also cited as the first supervillain team-up with Doctor Doom and Submariner. And it's also Fantastic Four number 6. Now, the key problem with this book is somebody put it in a binder. So there's a hole there, and there's a hole there. And clearly that goes all the way through the book. I have tried to look at research about how that affects grading. I've seen a CGC with binder holes grade as high Blue Label as a 7. It seems like sometimes it comes back with a green qualified label where it's like, it presents as, a 9.0, but it's a qualified label. Now, $235. There is not a single color breaking crease on this book. There's no chips. There's no pieces. The marble chipping, that looks really clean. The edges look really, really clean. The cover is vibrant. The gloss is vibrant. For $235, I had to pull the trigger on this. I didn't want to spend $800 on a copy this nice. So for me personally, the little binder holes, I was like, I can live with this because this is now in my collection. And if you're watching this and you're like, oh man, I would never buy that, holes in the book, couldn't do that. Well, that's probably why I got it for so cheap. $235, which is lower than a 1.0 grade of this book. And it looks really nice. The seller included interior pictures. They're like almost white pages on the inside of this. I mean, this looks almost off the rack new because somebody put this in a binder and that kept it safe from dirt, damage, fading, being handled improperly. So, I am really, really proud to own this. Fantastic Four number 6. Second appearance, Doctor Doom. Second Silver Age appearance of Submariner. First supervillain team up. Fantastic Four number 6. $235. That included shipping. And I will say, this came from Massachusetts. The guy sent it on Saturday. It's Monday. And here it is at my house. Well done. I will leave this guy, 5 stars. Great feedback. You tell me. Did I make a bad purchase of this super key issue because the binder holes? Or should I have paid $800, $1,000, $1,200 for a book that presents this well without that flaw? You tell me. I actually want to get off this video so I can read this and look at it. But thanks for watching Kraken's Lair Comics. Be safe out there. Like I said, there's deals going on right now. Look for them. Be patient. Prices are probably going to drop for the next couple of months, but they will rise again. Just like the Submariner rose from the depths of the ocean in the Golden Age. Have a good day, everybody.